You can now adjust your pricing, quantities, and SKUs across multiple listings without having to adjust each one individually. To get to the pricing bulk editor, you're going to want to open Listing Optimizer. In the Listing Optimizer, you're going to choose what listings you would like to adjust pricing for and click Bulk Edit. In the Bulk Editor, pricing actually exists under the Variations Editor. For simple listings, you'll see the pricing and quantity fields, and for listings with different variations, each variant will have its own row showing its own pricing and quantity values. Now, when you're updating your pricing, you could either go in and individually update in each field across your listings, but at least you can see them in one screen, or you can use the variation editor up here. With the variation editor, you can edit all of your listings at once. If you click the drop-down screen, you can select if you're editing variations, price, quantity, or SKUs. So let's say we want to update the price across all those selected listings. You can then increase by a percentage, decrease by a percentage, increase by a dollar amount, decrease by a dollar amount, overwrite the price in place of it something completely new, or find and replace a certain price point. So let's say we want to increase all the price by $5. We click update and you'll now see that new price reflected. Maybe we want to overwrite all of the pricing. So if you click overwrite, you can now put in your new price of $55, click update, and it will update the pricing to $55. Same thing goes for quantity. Maybe you want to add an extra placeholder to the end of all of your listings. So instead of selling 999, you're going to sell 9,990. So we can add a 0 to the end and it will pop up. The same could go for adding digits to the front. It'll easily flip it to the front. And of course, you can always overwrite your quantities overall. So maybe we want to only sell 50 quantities. We can update that. And you can find and replace. So maybe you only want to, replace a quantity with 999 and you want to replace that with 100. It lets you do that as reflected here. Variants are no different. You can update different variations from multiple listings all at once. Up here, all you would do is click into the Variations tab. It'll automatically find and replace either the variant's name or the option name. So let's say we want options name in black, and we're going to replace it with pink. As you can see down here, it will replace that variant with the variant pink. You can also bulk edit your SKUs. So you're going to want to go in and click into the SKU, and you can choose where you want to make an edit. So if you want to add your new numbers or identifiers to the front, to the end, if you want to overwrite SKUs all in all, or if you want to find certain SKUs and replace it with numbers, you can do that. So let's say maybe for whatever reason we want to add the series 987, we can add that all to the end of each SKU selected. We can add it to the front of each SKU selected. We can overwrite all the SKUs with the number series, or we could find and replace a SKU. So let's say we want to find this SKU number and we want to replace it with 789. It will do that for you. As you can see, it just wants to confirm the updates. Adjusting your pricing, quantities, and SKUs no longer has to be a tedious task.